That is amazing humility. Amazing humility. To send your followers off to another. To have all these people, all this attention, and all these folks are here, and you say, no, I'm not the one. I want you to go and follow him. Putting his money where his mouth is, willingly decreasing so that Christ might increase. Now, some of us just fall into that. We may have occasions to be sort of embarrassed that nobody's following us anymore, but he does it of his own volition, his own accord. From time to time, people will say, Kevin, we want you to do, at a conference or something, do a book signing, which I loathe to do. Now, you may say, because I'm really humble, maybe, or maybe because I don't want the embarrassing occurrence of sitting at a table with nobody coming with their books up. So I had this one time, and I was at a table, and David Platt was at a table. And people would just come up to me and they'd say, well, can you sign David's book? He's busy. And it was a good lesson in humility as I just sat at my table. And now, to be fair, we were at Southern Baptist, so it was a pro-Baptist crowd. But still, just seeing the lines and, a few people trickled over. And I said, you want me to sign something? He said, no, you just got a long line. So how are you doing? Nice to meet you. So that's one kind of humility, just sort of forced upon you to be humble. But this is John saying, no, everyone waiting in the John the Baptist book signing line, it's not worth it. Go. There is the Lamb of God. And we all need this, no matter what we think we are, especially younger folks, any of us who are all on social media, building our brand, building our platform, counting our retweets, checking our followers. Look, John the Baptist did not use his platform to build up his brand or his name, but to point to someone else. To point to someone else more important and more impressive. So each of you, whether it's power that you have by virtue of money or your position or your influence or simply your godly character, how are you using your power and influence to lift up another? And to do so perhaps at the expense of yourself. Because it's one thing to say, I have influence and I'm going to use this influence to help the little people in life, and you can feel sort of good. But what if when you use that influence for someone else, you lose some of that? That's what John the Baptist does. Would you, and let me ask myself the question, would I gladly fade into obscurity if it meant more attention for Jesus?